Welcome back, friends. This is session 9 and this is the application load balancer, and the objective is to create application load balancer using Terraform. We'll reuse the security group created for load balancers. Step 2 is create load balancer manually. I don't want to do that. I want you to try this yourself. Like go to AWS services, EC2 instances, launch the instance. Then step 1, choose the machine image. Then choose the instance type. Then configure the instance details. Then add the stage. And this is the file that is user data. Select this file which we have. Keep all the defaults. Give the name, value, the tags if you want, security group, and ready. Once the instance is launched, then verify that instance and access the app from the page. This is manual step. Create the target group. Create a target group that is to the target group instance. Target group name, the app name, give any name to it, protocol, port, and the VPC protocol version, health check protocol. These are all what you specify manual process. Then create application load balancer. This is where we'll create the application load balancer. When we create application load balancer manually, we go to the load balancer type, application load balancer, configure the load balancer details. Here when we create the load balancer, these are the details. What kind of load balancer? Application load balancer or classic load balancer? This is application load balancer. Classic load balancer was what we tried just now. Classic load balancer allows you TCP, SSL, any protocol. When you create application, it is mainly for HTTP and HTTPS. That's the main difference between classic load balancer and application load balancer. Look at little carefully. Classic load balancer or simple load balancer, as we normally call it in other clouds, HTTP, HTTPS, TCP, SSL, any kind of traffic can be handled. Whereas in case of application, we focus mainly on HTTP and HTTPS. If we create a network load balancer, then we allow any protocol like TCP, UDP, TLS, any kind of traffic we handle. And gateway load balancer uses only the gateway. So we are creating application load balancer using Terraform. These are the manual steps: name, internet facing or internal, then IPv4, the address type, then network mapping, the zone where it will be available, security group, listener ports. All these things are required as a prerequisite when you want to create this using Terraform, because Terraform is ultimately automation of all the manual steps. So this is the manual step of creating the load balancer. Verify the working and the cleanup. I am working in the Terraform directory for this application load balancer, session 9. And if you look at the file ls-l here, we have a version file, and these are the new files we are talking about. C1001 application load balancer application 01, 02 and 03. Other than that, all other files are the same as the previous sections and previous examples. Now let's try this. First file, the main file for us is the application load balancer C10010 cat -n C1002. This is the main file which will be creating this load balancer. If we know how to create it manually, then definitely you would know how to create it using Terraform also. With the simple reason that Terraform is all about declaration, you simply declare what you want, not how you want. So module, application load balancer, source, version, the name of the load balancer type is application. So this is the main criteria here, is the type is application. VPC ID is coming from the module VPC, subnet is coming from the module VPC, security group is also coming from the module load balancer security group ID, which was created in the previous action. If you remember, we created the security group in session 7. Then enable deletion false, and these are the listeners, the name of the listener and the port on which it will be listening on, port number 80, and the forwarding will be allowed. Now next one is the target groups. My target group 1, very important, we will create AWS load balancer target group attachment resource are separated when we use create attachment equal to false after this. Now this is what we have and we can refer to this issue on the GitHub what we are doing right now. Create attachment false, name prefix my target group, port, protocol, target type, then health check. Only difference between classic and this application is the kind of traffic it will be allowing. Protocol is HTTP and HTTPS. That's the main difference between the two. And the target group attachment. And this is the output that will be displayed. Let's create this. Terraform init. If you are confident, you don't have to even plan, you can simply apply. So we will apply with auto approve. Terraform apply hyphen auto hyphen approve. That will save our time. As you go more and more confident, you start skipping the command and you directly start working. So this is the auto apply. This will not only plan, this will apply also. So it is working. See, this is the plan displayed and now it has started working. Let's see the load balancer now. I'm sure it is in the process of creation or done. It is provisioning right now, you can see. And this is type is application. Still working. Yes, now it is creating the instance with file. That is the application, our application actually. Yes, created. Yeah, 3 instances are running. And this is our basin host and these are our staging environment. Let's see the load balancer also. I hope it is ready. Yeah, it is active now. And this is the host name, DNS name. Of course, it will take time, but I can verify. It will take again as usual after the machine is ready. That does not mean it's always ready. But yes, this is my instance. The details of our resource creation. Now here the CIDR block, VPC ID, zone ID, you see all the inputs from what the resources we have created. So apply complete. This is our resource which you have created, application load balancer, ARN of the application load balancer, and this is my DNS name. So my application will be reachable at this address. I'm just waiting for that. Oh, it is already by the time I'm done. Back, fantastic. This is done. So let's terminate the resources. Terraform destroy. All right, that's all for this session. Thank you very much, team.